Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. I know I'm a few minutes early, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you're all joining me. Hop on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. This is one of the reasons why you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you know when I go live. I try to do 10 o'clock on Friday mornings. Sometimes I have to hop on a little early, and sometimes I'm a little late. So let's get started. So you saw my mug. It's back. The fall mug with the cute little bats. I thought that was perfect for today. I'm just going to put that over here. Hey, Stacy, how are you? I see I am live, and thank you for sharing. So let's get started. You can find that mug and other stamping apparel at the stampersdelightshop.com. I did upload this morning the fall mug like this one and the Christmas mugs and other stamping apparel. So definitely check that out. Hi, Carolyn, Julie. How are you today? Also, don't forget that when you place an order with me this month for $50 or more, you will get a downloadable PDF with over 40 card samples. The $50 is before shipping, tax, and your bonus dollars. Don't forget to use your bonus dollars this month because you will lose them if you don't. Also, I have sent out the newsletter with my paper share for the mini holiday catalog. All the links will be below when I'm done with the video, so you're going to want to check that out. I've also announced my online retreat, fall retreat, and that is using the garden walk, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So don't forget to check out the links when we're done. Okay, so let me just bring this in real quick for the fall retreat. Hopefully you saw my unboxing. I chose this because it's very versatile. You can do holiday cards, fall cards, and everyday all occasion cards. This is what you're going to get in your your swag bag, plus a bonus gift. And you can sign up from now until September 15th for the online fall retreat. Here's 2 cards that I showed at my unboxing that I did with that suite. Very versatile. That's the reason I picked this. Fall retreat just means it takes place in the fall. But I thought I would change it up a little bit this year and have some all occasion cards. So let's move that out of the way. Got too much stuff here. Okay. I didn't do this one yet, but I wanted to show you this. This is our All About Autumn suite. This is what I will be using for my September Fun Fold. So the Fun Fold class, you're going to receive the ribbons, the gems, 2 sheets each of this beautiful paper. And you will need the stamp set and dies, which are in here. Whoop, where are the dies? Right here. You will need those to finish your projects. It also includes a distressed embossing folder. Anything extra I will add. But those are the products that you're going to get with your Fun Fold for September. And I will have that link later today so that you can join that, okay? All right, so let's go to Bag of Bones. This can be found on page 48, and it's Them Bones Suite. I can't show you the catalog yet, but that's what we're going to be using for our Fun Fold Friday. Hi, Janice, Michelle, Meg, how are you? This is what we're going to be using today. So I thought I'd show you a couple of samples first. The first one I'm going to show you is those cute little gift card holders we have in the mini catalog. If you haven't gotten your catalog yet, I did mail those out in the beginning of the week. If you're a current customer, that went out in the mail. If you don't have a demonstrator and you're in the US, you can contact me so I can get you out one. So this is our cute little gift card holders. The next card I did is using the 12 by 12 paper. Let me just show you this. Here's the 12 by 12 paper, and you can cut that and get several cards out of it. So this one, I used this piece, and then I used our new tool, which I put somewhere here. There it is. And I just used the knife edge and cut that in the paper, and then I slid one of those die cuts behind it, so it made it 3D. So this is our take your pick crafter tools that are in the annual catalog. I used that crafting knife a lot. So this was another card. There's that beautiful Night of Navy ribbon that is also in the annual catalog. I'm just going to put this over here. Here's another one I did with that background. Now, these right here are the dies with the glow-in-the-dark paper. I'm going to show you how that glows. I'm going to put it up to the light. You gotta see it in the dark. You can see a little bit of glowing. I'm going to shut my light off later and show you that. So here we have, and I also use some of our glitter paper that's in the annual catalog, the Night of Navy. So cute. Here's the third one I did with that paper. And again, these are the glow-in-the-dark paper that comes with that suite. And I'm going to hold those up to the light when we're done. The next one I did is this one, and I used all those dies. This I stamped. The other, let me just bring those in. The other guys right here, I used this paper and the dies to cut them out. Sometimes you don't feel like stamping, but you can cut all these little guys out and use them. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Yes, definitely share my videos. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And here's that foil copper ribbon that comes with the All About Autumn. I used that. I did the little gate, and I cut it in half here. Still shots will be on my blog. There's the little gems that come with it, the little bats and the ghosts. So there's some samples for you. So let's do a fun fold. So I'm going to bring in some pieces here. And don't worry if you don't get the dimensions. I'll have that on my blog later. This is that glow-in-the-dark paper. What I did with this is I cut this out and I stamped it with Stays On. And the reason I did it ahead of time is you can stamp on it, but you do have to give it a few minutes to dry. Okay? All right. So let me bring in my black. And I'm going to tell you that the measurements for this card is 4 1/4 by 9 1/4. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go at 1 inch, and I am going to score that. I'm going to go to 6 1/2 and score it again. I'm going to go to 7 1/2, and then I'm going to go to 8 1/2. That's what you need for this fun fold. I'm going to go ahead and burnish that really, really well. There we go. Now for this inside piece, I'm going to cut another piece of Designer Series paper. And this time I'm going to use this little guy. I do have other samples to show you. That's double-sided. And I'm going to cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut it this way first. 5 1/4. And then I'm going to go at 4 inches. that's going to layer right inside here. That is going to be my background. And on this flap, I have a window sheet. And this is 4 1/4. So you want it 4 1/4 wide, but I need to trim that just a bit. So the window sheet is 4 1/4. And you want that at 5 1/4. And that's going to layer right in here. So that again is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead with this. I'm going to glue that down. And I'm going to fold that right over there. Then I'm going to take this flap, and it's actually going to get folded on the top flap right here. So this is going to go right here. So I am just going to close that up. And put that right there. Ooh, one of my lights are going out. And we're going to layer that there. And you have a stand-up fun fold card. Tent fold. So now that I have that, I'm going to start decorating. I'm going to bring in that, the glow-in-the-dark paper. And I'm going to grab some of these dies. I have the dies in my tray. I use these trays for my dies and my die cuts while I'm working on projects, so hopefully I don't lose anything. So I'm going to grab this die. I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. We're going to be doing a little die cutting. And I am going to cut that. Good morning, Deborah. How are you? Okay, so now we have that one. Move this out of the way. I'm going to bring in, one more die cut. I need one more. I want to use that inside one too. Oh no, I already did that. So I would cut this also, but I already did that and stamped it. So let's bring that out of the way. I'm going to bring in this paper right here. And with my paper snips, I'm going to cut out what I need. So I'm just going to go around this way. Grab this piece. I'm going to bring in my dies. And you see that they all fit here. And my little cat die. And my big skeleton die. Okay. If you're just tuning in, you can watch the replay. I did hop on a little early this morning. My hands are shaking today. Okay. Maybe I had too much of that coffee. And I'm going to just put that one right here. This is a quick, cute, fun fold for Halloween. I asked on my unboxing what everybody wanted to see, still annual items or from the mini. Everybody said the mini, so we'll start with Halloween. Donna Gray and I will be back September 23rd through the 24th, depending on where you are. In the U.S., it's the 23rd. In Australia, it's the 24th, with a catalog catalog showcase party. And I will have that link up. You will get some product with your fee for the class. It'll be done on Facebook, so you'll be invited to a special Facebook group. You'll get some product, and the product that we're using, let me just tell you that is from, give me 1 second here. That's going to be from the Winter Meadow. You're going to get some designer series paper, some gems, some ribbon, and the BEARY Christmas Memories and more cards and envelopes. And then you'll be able to join us for some live videos, door prizes, and so much more. Okay? Now I've got those pieces. I'm going to start. I think I need one more thing. I'm going to use this right here. Bring that die in again. Why waste it? I need some black here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, I love these little hats. So I'm going to use that little cowboy hat. And then we have in here somewhere is my little cowboy boots. We're going to grab the cowboy boots. Cowboy boots can go right there. The hat can go up here. Why waste the paper, right? So I'm going to cut those out. I don't have to use the Post-it notes because there's no stamping. You love my live classes? Thank you. Hi, Denise. You just walked in the door. Yep, you caught me. Okay, so there's our hat. Here's our little boots. And I am going to grab, you know what? I think I'm going to do this all. I was going to do the fence in black. Yeah, I think I will. Let's get those pieces out of there real quick. Okay. Let me grab a piece of black cardstock because I just decided to do it in black. Give me 1 sec. All right. Just going to grab this strip, see if it'll fit. Yep. I'm going to make a black fence. Keep that over there. And now I have that piece. All right, let's move this out of the way and bring in my card. Now I have this notch in here for the tent, and I'm going to start filling it in with my little guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is the back piece. That's going to go right back here, and I'm going to use dimensionals for that. I'm going to have my fence right in front of that. So I don't want to, I want to be able to read my little sentiment there. And you can do this before you put this part together, but I like to do it this way so I can make sure that I'm getting it where I want. And then this piece, that's on the back flap. This one goes right on that hump or mountain. So I'm going to use a little glue here. I'm going to use a little liquid glue for this. As soon as it comes out. Oh, no worries. I always have a pin here. Sometimes it gets a little clogged. Just going to put a little glue on the ends here. Let me show you the dies again. Besides the dies that I have in there, look at all these dies. I mean, so much you can do with this. I apologize, I have something in my eye. Okay. So you can make all these different skeletons. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this set besides what I'm doing today. I'm going to add that right here on that mountain. I'm going to put it right there so I can still see my sentiment. It does like fold back, which is perfect because the fence looks like, you know, an old tombstone. I'm going to take this little cat and with a mini dimensional, I'm going to add, whoop, keep grabbing the regular ones. There's my minis. I'm going to put that. Did I lose my other boot? I think I did. I might have to make another boot. Okay. I'm going to take that little kitty skeleton, and I'm going to put him right here. See where I'm going with this? Okay. Oh, there's my little boot. There we go. Okay, so before I put this piece in, I'm going to take my skeleton. I'm going to put my skeleton right there. I'm going to pull him up a little bit. So let me grab some more dimensionals. I can put a large one there, small one there, and one there. I'm going to put him this way. I have another sample to show you too. Now I'm going to bring in these little pieces. And again, I'm keeping with the 3D. I mean, who wouldn't like to get this card, right? You could even tuck a little piece of candy in there. Okay, we're going to put the hat on him. Whoop. Put the hat on. And now the little cowboy boots. Oh yeah, this is so cute. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, this month's giveaway at the end of the month for is a new paper trimmer. So the way you get into that drawing is anyone that places an order of $50 with me or more before shipping and tax, you're going to get that downloadable PDF, and you're also going to get a chance to win a new paper trimmer. Okay, he's going to go right in here, just like that. So I am going to take some dimensionals and put those at the bottom. And then he's going to go in the valley. So I'm going to pull him up just a little bit so you can see his boots and press it down. Look how cute that is. Let me flip the camera so you can see it's a tent fold. And when you're looking at it, it looks 3D. Okay, let's just go back here. Now for the front of it, let me put all these dies back. There's so many dies. I don't want to lose them. If you watched, I think it was my unboxing, I found a die that I don't even know what it goes to. Got the little dog. He's going to be there for a minute. I'm going to take some of this other bat paper. And this piece I'm going to do at 1 inch. So that's 1 by 4. And I'm going to layer that right on top here. You can make it smaller if you'd like. You can play around with the sizes. So I'm going to add that one right here, just showing a little black on either side. Move it over just a hair. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. I'm going to take this other strip and I'm going to do this. That was 1 inch. I'm going to do this at 3/4 of an inch because that flap is thinner. Oh, thank you, Julie. And we're going to take this and we're going to cover up that glue. I'm going to bring it down so you can see more of the cat. Look how cute is that? Now we're going to bring in the dog, and we're going to have the dog walking right here. So I'm going to grab some of those mini dimensionals. Your catalog came in the mail yesterday. Great. Thank you for letting me know, Denise. Look how cute that is. And it's a stand-up card, right? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some of those bats and ghosts, and I'm going to add those. So I'm going to add a ghost. And again, you can do this before you put the card together. I find it easier to do it this way so that I know where I'm putting my little doodads. We're going to grab a little bat here. And maybe one more ghost up here. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a piece of very vanilla. I'll use this piece and I'm going to do some stamping. Yes, I actually am stamping. And I'm going to use the No Bones About It, You're a Sweet Friend. I'm going to bring that in with some pumpkin pie. And I'm just using a scrap piece and stamping that right there. And I'm just going to cut that out. So let's turn it around this way and do this right here. So that's at 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to flip that over. Cut that piece out. Yeah, thank you, Judy. Thank you, Darcy. I'm going to add that right up here. And again, I'm going to use dimensionals for that. Now I am going to use this piece because it's a nice straight piece. And it is the edge. I add that right there. Add him right there. I don't know, I just didn't think I really needed bows on any of this, right? So I didn't add any bows. We're going to do a ghost right here and a bat right there. Now, you want to know where to sign it. You're going to flip it over, take a piece of very vanilla, 4 by 5 1/4. Thank you. We are going to do Happy Halloween. We are going to grab that little dog. And we are going to grab the little cat. And that's where you would be signing the card. That's going to go right in the back. Thank you, Anita. I'm going to put that right there. And there we have an adorable tent fold card. When you mail it flat. When they open it, let me just flip that. It stands up. Okay, let's do the envelope. And I am going to take those little guys again. I think this time I'll grab my skeleton. be the little dog. Flip that around, and I'll use the dog and the little cat. Now I have a matching envelope for my card. There's your tentfold card. Super cute, super easy. And now let me show you two other samples that I did. This one is basically the same as this one, except for, you see, I put the sentiment there. So when you stand it this way, let me just show you. You can still see the sentiment, but when you fold it, you can't. So that's why I said push it up a little bit. So there's one, same idea, just using different designer series paper, and I will have still shots. How cute is that? Just love this. This one, let me tell you about this little guy right here. He's actually doesn't have any feet because it was a bottom piece where his feet were cut off. So I just hid the feet so that I could still use that die cut. The other one I wanted to show you is the same card, but I just made these pieces wider. And there's nothing in the back, but this was just my first card to try it out. But again, you could stick some candy back there, maybe a small candy bar. So this was the first one I did, and then I changed it up a little bit by putting things in the valley and the mountain part. So what did you think about today's Fun Fold Friday? I'm going to bring in those cards again so you can see them. And then I have this one. I showed you this one. And then these two. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. I'm going to take any of those cards. I'm putting them up to the light for a few minutes. Just a couple of seconds here. Just so you can get an idea. And I'm not sure, I might have to run over and shut my lights off. But we're going to check this out. All right, so let me shut these lights off. And then let me go over and shut my other lights off. So you see that it's not real clear. I mean, it's not real glow in the dark because I do have some light on in here. But you see these guys do glow in the dark. Let me shut one more light off, see if we can see it better. And I'll be walking around in the dark. This is very dangerous for me because I'm walking around in the dark. But now you can see how they glow in the dark. Is that great or what? Let me turn some lights back on before I fall. There we go. I hope you enjoyed today's video, Fun Fold Friday. Don't forget of all the things that are going on. The September Fun Fold Club, online class, the online retreat, the paper share. All the links will be below when I'm done. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you back here next Friday for another Fun Fold Friday. This week we have the One Sheet Wonder coming up. And of course, Sunday I have Sweet and Simple stamping this month or this week. So until next time,